On your back, now we're going into a little bit of more traditional Pilates and just thinking about how our arms and hands relate. So press the hands down, the wrists, the lower arms, the elbows, the upper arms. And then in opposition to that, the back of the shoulders pressing back. In opposition to that, we're going to send the sternum into the floor and down into those low ribs. And we're going to just focus on that. So if we think about a little tripod from the two shoulders pressing back into the mat and through the back of the collarbones and up into the base of the skull. Finding that pressure, and we're just going into a imprint of the back of the pelvis and the low back, and then rolling to the tail. So we're moving into a flat back and then coming back into your neutral pelvis. And then we're going to continue to lift up with the bottom. So from the tail, we're articulating the spine up into the air, bone by bone. And we're going to exhale to roll it up. Pause to breathe in. Exhale to come down to that tail and pause to breathe in. Exhale up. Going a little higher each time. And keeping that tripod shoulder to shoulder, the breastbone dropping into the upper back, into the floor, the two shoulders from the base of the skull pressing down. And you'll find that this shoulder focus is quite different. It will help to mobilize your upper back. And now as you go higher, you need the legs, the glutes, pushing the floor away to stand up into your shoulders and upper back. We're going to stay up on the next one. So rolling up and holding up there. And we're just going to add the arms. So you're going to float them up, palms to knees. Exhale, two arms overhead. Inhale, they float back to the shoulders. Exhale to press. Inhale to float. Exhale to press. And up, just two more. Leave them down there this time. Reach the fingers away from your breastbone down away from your fingers, articulating your spine back onto the tail. And return the arms overhead, take them out to the side and down. We're going to place the palms flat, reaching the arms on a little bit of a diagonal down, 45 degrees, halfway between the hips and the sides of the body. And then we're going to bring the feet and knees to touch and just go into a spine twist. Inhale across and exhale, navel to spine to come back. Inhale across. So I want you to focus back into the hands, wrists, pressing into the floor, elbows, upper arm bones, and the upper back between the shoulders. So can you leave your shoulders, upper arm bones connecting to the mat? And that will improve our rotation. It might not feel like you get to go so far, but it will be a better quality, more specific mobilizing exercise for your thoracolumbar joints. And then we're also working the tummy to come back in. Tummy to come back in. Now float the arms up, palms facing each other. And I want you to continue. So we're now dropping the weight of the arm bones from that middle finger through the wrist, the elbow, into the shoulder and down onto the mat, whilst also keeping this breastplate and upper back dropping. So we're still trying to keep heavy between the shoulder blades through that upper back. So the pelvis will lift, the shoulder stays. Exhale back. Inhale across. and exhale back. Suddenly, without the help of the arms, we have to work a little more through the trunk, through the belly, through the core, through the upper abdominals, and through the obliques. Just noticing how the arms can help us, or how we can be challenged in this exercise without their help. And